and we need to restore personal accountability and maintain law and order. If you present deadly physical force to one of my family members, we meet you with deadly force every time, and we win. Zero tolerance. Guns and drugs off the streets. Safe kids, safe schools. You push poison on our streets, and we are coming for you. And we will put you behind bars at the Marceno Motel. It's that simple.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us on this episode of Midweek with Marceno. I'm Public Information Officer Julie Martin, and joining me today is Sheriff Carmine Marceno. Sheriff, thanks so much for taking some time.
It's great to be here, Julie. Thank you.
Well, today we're going to be talking about one of our most notable units in our agency. It's a Special Operations Unit, and some of our residents may know them as SWAT, but Sheriff, they play a very critical role here in our agency.
It's important for the residents to know that they have law and order and safety and security. And our SOU unit, Special Operations Unit, is ready for anything that comes their way. And the best thing about this unit is they're not full-time in this unit. They have all different responsibilities from different sides of this agency. But when that call comes out, when that barricaded subject comes out or a SWAT call out comes out, they drop what they're doing and they get right into SWAT mode. And we're ready for everything that comes our way, which is great. It really is.
Sheriff, like you said, they come from so many different backgrounds and units in our agencies, and these are some of the most specialty trained guys and women in our agency. We're going to pull up some video from one of their tryouts this past year. It's very intense looking.
SWAT tryouts is amazing. I get to see the SWAT tryouts. I mean, as you see in this video, it's intense from the minute they pull up. Everything they do is intense and extreme, and that's because they need to function under the most extreme circumstances and make certain they get the job done, and it is no joke.
We're going to jump to one of the examples of some high-risk situations that they're put in. Now, this next video that you're about to see is from a barricaded subject in Lehigh Acres. And this is what our SOU team ran into when they walked into this house. And Sheriff, it's really a terrifying scene to see. I
look at it right now, and there's a deadly funnel. There's the door coming in, and the subject has everything ready to go. He has a rifle. He has a door jamb there, obviously for cover or concealment. And our SWAT guys have to go into what they don't know is the unknown. And again, they're faced with crazy situations, and they need to train and be ready for anything that comes our way. We're utilizing the latest, greatest technology so that we don't send that officer in blindly, and we can resolve this peacefully, as peaceful as possible.
They all do this to make sure our residents are safe. And like you said, they use some of the latest and greatest technology out there. And this year, we actually received a new tool that helps our SOU team. It's called the Rook.
Rook is amazing. The first moment I saw the Rook, I said, we need one of those for our county. The Rook gives us the ability to literally deploy anywhere in our county cover. So we have lethal cover. We have non-lethal cover, of course, and concealment. But the Rook gives us the ability to have that edge anywhere in the county. As you can see, this one in particular was a home that a barricaded subject came out with a knife. The Rook deploys. We can get on that Rook. We can speak out of the Rook. And the Rook is a game changer. It really is. It goes through anything.
Sheriff, when people and residents see scenes like this in their neighborhood, what do you want them to know?
I want the residents to know they are going to be safe. Not only do we have the greatest team, the Lee County Sheriff's Office and law enforcement, but we have all the tools and technology to ensure safety and security. There's a reason why Lee County went from one of the top six worst for violent crime to now proudly we're number 3 for the safest counties. That's a big deal.
Again, this is all about keeping them safe, and we have so many tools here at the Lee County Sheriff's Office to make sure residents just like you are safe. Sheriff, thanks so much for taking some time to sit down with me today. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Julie. Appreciate you.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Midweek with Marceno. Be sure to tune in on Friday for another episode of Live with LCSO.